joke. Shit fucking irritates me every day. Ole, copy. I swear, most annoying people ever. There's some days where all people like to do is annoy me. Like I give a shit. Oh my god. I don't know what's wrong with these people, Teresa. How you doing? Oh boy. There must be something in the air. You okay? Good to hear. Yeah, I'm good. Just wondering why people are crazy. But, I already know the answer to that. I meant to give you a card earlier. I was calling you and I guess you must have left. But I wanted to give you a card earlier when you came in. And I still have the deck here. It's called Sacred Power Reading Cards. Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, I said I was ready to give everybody a card and everybody had to leave and then I got busy and then I stopped pulling cards. Then I had to go. Yeah, now that you're here, I can give you one. Did you ever like hang out around like horses and stuff when you were little? Well, when you were like, do you like go to a place where there's like horses and stuff, or did you grow up in like a farm or something like that, or a horse stable place? You had a horse growing up. Ain't that some shit? Honestly, I just got a vision of a horse That's why I'm asking you. I have a vision of a horse, and like, you know how horses have like that smell, like when you bath them, you have to bath them in like a certain type of smell and all that. It's like a, oh man, I can't. I used to hang around horses when I was young too, and it was like a certain like soap you use to like, it's like a mentholy type of Dettol type of soap, you know. And I just got a whiff of that, and then I saw a horse, and I'm like, let me ask Teresa, maybe the horse is with you in spirit. So I just smelt like the the soap odor. I was like, what the heck? So yeah, it could be the horse around you or something from the farm area. All right, I got. Let me see. Your card is intuition. Let me see. I got like a serious whiff of that horse, like the soapy thing, whatever it's called. All right, this is your card, Teresa. It's intuition, and it says, hold on a second. Where the heck? Okay. All right. It says, look beyond the surface, listen carefully to your inner voice. It says, right now, you must acknowledge your inner knowing. While you may have lacked confidence in trusting your natural gut instincts in the past, now is the perfect time to clear away any doubts. Acknowledge your gifts that you were given at birth and develop practice. Your third eye is open. Pay attention to the visions and through through to help you look deeper into the situation by learning to trust your gut instinct, your time into your body's senses. Spiritual realization is the focus now. There is no need to compare yourself to others. See this as a confirmation of your unique gift. You can approach circumstances and people with caution. Your affirmation of this card is, I am able to see clearly and accurately through divine assistance. Hey Ashley, how you doing? So there you go. This is your card. Yeah, so if you're wondering about your intuition, don't wonder anymore. This is basically telling you that your third eye is open, and what you see and what you hear and whatever is happening, it's for real. Just don't, they're trying to make you see clearly and accurately through divine assistance. So as you see the card, and it's number 17. So 1 and 7 is 8. And it's got like the third eye thing there. So yeah. You're welcome. I love these cards. I should use them more often because they're really nice. They have like a lot of information and stuff like that. Ashley, you donated? Yes, I got it. Thanks. Hi, Tanya. How you doing? I don't know why that stupid thing ain't good on my. Okay, here it is. All right. Oh dang! That means you'll be so excited. Oh shit. Oh good lord. Ask for forgiveness now. All right, Ashley, you can ask your question. And you said yes. You can you tell me how the photo shoot with Marcus will go? Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, it looks like it's going to go pretty good. It might start off a little weird, or it might be a little setback here and there. Like getting going and getting started might be an issue, but nothing like bad or anything. I think it's more of you maybe feeling kind of nervous or accepting the fact that you have to. If you do this, it's good for you. Like there might be some changes or things that happen during the photo shoot, but the end result I see being very good. Um, and you gaining something good from this. And then I got the 6 of wands at the very end. So that just tells me the ace of swords, 6 of wands at the very end. That tells me that it'll end well, but it might be a little aggravating to start. Like getting together, getting it all done, getting things set up. So you might be a little frustrated or something like that. Some little things might happen. But after that, once the shoot starts going, I feel like it'll be a success in the end. Hey Dan, how you doing, bro? Diamond's good. Yeah, she's not breathing heavy today. She's actually good. She's laying down over here. I haven't heard her breathe heavy all day. I don't know why. She did that yesterday. She does it every now and then. She psychs out. I don't know. But she's fine today. You can't even hear her. So yeah, Ashley, I would say that, in the beginning of the photo shoot, like getting set up and getting it together and doing things together, trying to make it, get going, like, Yeah. So if you are nervous, that's probably why. I mean, you do it, you're going to get nervous. But I'm actually getting like that this guy is going to like coast you through it and get you through it and you'll be fine. I think this person is professional and I feel like they're going to make things better for you. Like they're going to sense that you're kind of nervous or you're kind of like, not accepting maybe like you're meant for that or you want to do it. So he might have to like build your confidence up and you might be like, okay, yeah, let me just smile for Christ's sake. But, I don't see nothing bad. You okay? It's crazy, dog. Why are you going around in circles for? Your bed's over here, silly. She must have heard you calling her, Tanya. She got up and went to her bed. She's like, yeah, I'm tired of this cold ass floor. Um, you're gonna benefit from it, Ashley. You'll benefit from it, and you'll have like a good time. The end result is good. Put it that way. So it might start off a little, weird or nervous, or you might have like a little issue here and there. But like this guy that's doing it, I feel like he might have some issues. He might have a few issues with things, or he might be going through some issues or whatever. But I feel like otherwise that I think that he views you as somebody who is like discreet or someone who is like cautious or whatever, or just wants to feel safe. So he kind of feels like what you're about and who you are and stuff. But he might think that you think that he's like a not the right person for the. I don't know. He might think that you doubt him, or you might feel like he's gonna do something. So I think both of you might be nervous, or both of you might be kind of like wondering how it's gonna go. So there is some like doubt there, but I'm getting like the overall thing will be fine. You know how people are. Everybody has something up. He might have a bad day or something like that, or he might think that you might think he's up to something, you know. But that's all it is, though. Dan, you said you got done with putting the hamburger macaroni in the fridge. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. Fuck. Let me press that. You said he's texting my friend. I can never hate you, Ali, but you're like you're one of my pain in the asses. You know. You know me all so well. All right. Actually, you said he's texting my friend, but I think it's because he doesn't know I like him. I don't know though. I asked him about her, and he said he didn't know her. But I don't know if he's lying or really doesn't know her name. It's a bigger possibility than. Well, that's probably why I got what I got. Because when I asked, because I know you didn't ask, but I asked how is this person in general, and it looks like they're kind of skeptical, or they're like, you know, they kind of got something going on. But now that you mention that, that's probably why. So he might be lying, but even though he's doing that, at the end of the day, the photo, I mean, the shoot will go good at the end. Maybe you guys are gonna talk about something, or I don't know. Maybe it's gonna kind of lead to like conversation, and then after that, the shoot will go good. But I mean, the shoot can go well, and he could be lying about certain situations. That's two different things. But you know how these guys are. Yeah. So I kind of get that he might be a little tricky, or he might be like just want to do the shoot and that's it, and be like, okay, I'm going my way. You know. Yeah, that's what I would say. Just make sure that you know you don't get it taken advantage of in any way. Then I'd have to kick his ass with his own camera. You know. I don't trust too many guys with a camera anyway. Dan, you said you got mama home from doctor. She waited half an hour for the chick to come do her foot. Uh, then she cleaned it up, but never put a dressing or bandaged on it. And then, oh well, life of going to the hospital or going to a doctor. You know, that's why I pray every day I don't have to go to one, because they really don't really care. Some of them. Yeah, yeah. There was a guy doctor, a guy nurse. He was coming to see my dad, and his insurance was paying for it. He was coming to see my dad to bandage up his finger, his two fingers that were like swollen and messed up. And the doctor got this guy to go there. He went there like 3 times, and then he told my mom, "I don't have time for this. You can do it. I'll show you how to do it." And I told my mom, I said, "See, this is why I don't like nurses and doctors, because a lot of them don't give a shit. Don't you know that by you visiting these people and doing your fucking job and getting insurance money pays your wage, moron? But obviously you don't. You don't care because you're getting paid and you could care less about the person you're dealing with. Yeah. And you want to make an 80-year-old woman do an 82-year-old man's fucking fingers, see shit, and all that type of stuff. And meanwhile, you're here with it. But if I were to call him and say, "You fuck, oh, fuck you, and this and that," and fuck him off, I'm a bad person. Oh, he was vulgar. He told me he was gonna slap the shit out of me. I should job. This is bullshit. He got me in trouble. No, bro, you got yourself in trouble. You should just do your job and shut your mouth. And that's it. Don't make my mom do that shit. That's your job. My mom ain't no fucking nurse. But my mom said, "Please don't say nothing. I don't want to get in trouble." I said, "Yeah, you know what? Just deal with it. Not my problem." That's crazy. Yeah, some people don't care, man. It's sad. Some people don't give a shit. And I know a lot of wonderful healthcare people. I know a lot of good nurses and doctors. I know a lot of people in the medical field that are great. But not everybody. Like I tell everybody all the time, there's good and bad and everything and everyone. And there's some days where you just shake your head and be like, you know what? This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Well, all you can do is pray, do what you got to do, and then hopefully you get better. That's all. I never thought my dad was going to get better, but his legs are back to normal. I haven't seen his legs normal like I've seen it now. His legs were always swollen. His feet were always like a size of a golf club. Like it was just big. Like he looked like his whole feet and legs look crazy. I'm going to the doctor, telling them this, telling them that, but they don't listen. Let him die. Oh, look at that. My pain in the ass is here. 8 weeks. All right, Ali, I'll check. Hey. Don't worry, I got new pain in the asses now. I'm surprised she's not here yet. Calling Maria. Oh yeah, do I? And now look what Ashley said. She said she was in the shower. See? Now, why would you tell me you're in the shower and you know that, I'm going to start thinking about you in the shower now? See? Tanya said she's got me on the 75-inch. So I know she's sex excited, you know? And now you want to tell me you was in the shower, but you heard everything. See? I'm glad you heard everything, Ash. Good. So yeah, that might be the case. So he might be kind of a little weird in the beginning, but then the end result will be fine. Gotta make you guys laugh, man. You gotta laugh. It's all fun. It's not easy. All right, let's check, Ali. Oh shit, my cards are getting excited. Popped out on my leg. Spirit trying to tell me, hey, behave. Well, Addie, it looks like you're gonna wait longer, but I still think that they have you in mind and they're still doing this background check and they're trying to find out like certain things about you or whatever. But I think that the outcome is good, but I still feel like they haven't really resolved anything yet. And I know it's been like 8 weeks. Yeah, see, I keep getting the temperance card, so it's telling me that next month you might hear from them. So you got a week left. So I would say maybe next month they're gonna call you or email you or text you or whatever. They're gonna communicate with you next month. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm getting that, they're still working on everything and I'm not getting anything bad. I asked about the time frame. So the time frame told me next month that they're gonna get back to you. But they're still working on stuff. I can't believe it's been that long. These people are ridiculous, man. They must think people are home waiting for your like results and shit. Yeah, she's Rudy's in the hospital too, guys. She had a tumor and they got the tumor out, but they're holding her there at the hospital to make sure she's okay. Well, the only way negative things are gonna happen is if you did something negative. So you gotta analyze that. I don't know if you're on OnlyFans and you got caught. I don't know if you was in the strip club 5 years ago. That ain't nothing to do with me. See, look, Miss Bikini just said we're hiring a huge company, CDCN. See, it's a remote job. Take her advice, go apply, and get a job. Come on, Miss Bikini be always helping out everybody. See, huge company, you could work for them. Go look it up, get it done, Ali. Let's go. I know, I'm only joking. I would never think that of you. But I always use that lyric to talk shit. But I would say in the month of July, I feel like they're going to contact you with some type of news. But I don't think that you're the problem or anything negative came about. I mean, because you're getting a divorce, they might be looking into it. That could be it. I'm thinking that might be it. You know, because sometimes those things can affect, someone getting hired or something, or depends on what you did, like But if you know you haven't done anything negative that could burden you from getting a job, then you should be fine. Nah, she's not like that. She promotes her business on her socials, so and she puts her kids up there and herself, her mom. No, no, it's fine. It's all good. You're just trying to help. It's okay. It's cool. You can help, Tanya. I love when you help. Is that way, you're helping people trying to get a job. So, Ali, you can check that company that Miss Bikini put up. You see if you can get a job through them. She's always trying to help people on here to get a job. Yeah, yeah, work stuff. Yeah, Ali has a printing business where she makes like she made this. She put she gave me a coffee mug, like a coffee thingy, and she does like all these mugs and she puts like designs on it. She could put your name on it. She has like a printing company, like prints things on stuff. She's been doing it for a while now. So if you guys need something from her, she can do it for you. Yeah, laser engravings. Yeah, that's what it is. My bad. I've already got a few things from Ali already. I got some t-shirts done up recently from her. I got a cup done. Actually, she got me. She done this phone cover right here with my team on it. She printed this phone cover for me. She done that. I still have it, and my team won twice ever since she did it. See, she's good luck. What the heck did I just press? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, she made that for me, and the shirts that I wear. Um, Actually, I think I have it. No, I don't have it here. No, but I wear them sometimes. It's a green shirt, white shirt, and a black shirt. She printed the my team's championship thing on it, and she made a cup for me with my with the logo on it. Yeah, you know. What's the website again on your thing? I can't remember what it is now. Shit, I got too much to remember. I don't have it on here. Actually, I think it's on your story. Yeah, see now. She makes those cups. See? She makes those cups. Like she does those cups and engraves things on them. Yeah. She does all cool stuff. Hit her up if you need anything. Well, that's good. As long as you're getting them orders and you're making money, that's all that matters. But I can vouch for Ali. She's legit. Yeah. Yeah, I got a coffee mug thing, like a coffee. I can't remember what the hell you call it now. Shit. It's not registered in my brain. But yeah, she made me this like put the a logo of my team on like this green cup, and I've drank out of it a few times. It's a really nice cup. It comes with like a straw and all this other crap. It was a really, really nice cup. Yeah. If you need anything done, she'll hook you up. And I've had the shirts for a year now, and it's not the thing that she put on the shirt. It hasn't come off, so I know she's legit. You know? Sometimes you wash the shirt and put them in the dryer, and the shit will fall off. But I have a, it's been a 1 year warranty so far, so it ain't come off yet. So I know Ali did a good job. So yeah, he did a good job. And the engraving on the cup hasn't come off, and I've washed it a few times. Oh, and my phone thing has been there. This is like 2 years now. I think. No, actually, no. This has been on here for a year. I've had this cover for a year, and look at it. It's brand new. No scratches, no nothing. It's a good cover. Really, really nice. Shook me up. Trying to get you some business, Ali. See, trying to get you that biz. Yeah. You know me, I like help. I'll help you out. See if I can get you some biz. It's all good. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. I think next month you might hear from these people. I know I tell you that sometimes, but it's all up to them. But in the meantime, keep doing what you got to do, and check out that place that Tanya said. You can do some remote jobs on there and make some money if you want. You might like it. In the meantime, you got some orders and you're making some moolah. So good. Good to go. Yeah, I know. And that's the sad part of it all, is I always told you from day one, and I've told a lot of people the same thing. When other people are involved in making something happen, then you're gonna have to wait for that person to get off their ass to make it happen. And it's so annoying. And because it's the state, they're gonna take forever. Like they're just so dumb. Okay, Teresa. So unfortunately, you might have to wait another till next month, which is right around the corner. Hopefully, it's soon. But I got good cards for communication or getting back to you next month. Mm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, that's crazy. A lot of things are crazy where you live right now anyway. I've heard the news about all sorts of crazy shit going on over there. That place is crazy, apparently. I don't know. I can't. I don't live there, so I don't know. I haven't really heard anybody from there talk shit. It's just all on the news. On the news, they talk shit about over there in Cali. People are always talking shit about California and talking about your governor, Newsom or whatever his name, nuisance. You see, your your friends here in the background, non-floofy. She's been a pain in the ass. Yeah, a lot of people hate him. Apparently he's an ass. Trump wants to. Trump disses the shit out of him every day. See, non-floofy. She's been a nuisance. She's all right though. She's okay. She's been an okay girl today. Last night she was over here panting and breathing heavy, and today she's fine. Every now and then she goes through her phases, where she acts crazy, but she's all right. She was hanging out with me at the pool today, and I cut one of her nails today with a big pair of scissors. She has like this one nail on the side, like her pinky nail, and it was like overhanging like. So I took a pair of scissors. I grabbed her her nail, and I grabbed her hand, and I just went clip like that, and she just looked at me and was like, "Yeah, whatever." She's so funny when it comes to you can deal with her and she wouldn't even care. Like she never yocks my hand away and says no. The only time she gives me a hard time is when she gets a bath. She wants to run away from me because I put water on her and soap. But if I need to cut her nail or like cut some of her hair that's sticky from something she went up against or whatever, she'll just let me do it. She wouldn't even care. Even the vet, when they come here, they like pet her and hug her, and she's just like, "Yay! I'm anybody can touch me and do whatever." Sure, you can check out my hand and my ears and my nose and my mouth and my teeth. I won't care. She's cool like that. She doesn't care. But don't put no water on her. She'll be mad as shit. Even when like the boys are outside playing in the pool and the ball splashes her, she'll just look back and be like, "Damn it, water got on me." So that's about it. But some days when it's pouring rain, she'll go out in the rain and just like shake around and let the rain go on her. It don't make no sense. But I've been hard on her lately because she's been acting really crazy. But today she's all right though. She's okay today. She's been a good girl. She's been a good girl. She's still breathing. See her how she's breathing? She's still breathing a lot. She's still breathing like kind of heavy, but you don't hear her like really panting. But she does breathe like I don't know why she does that. It's not every time. I don't know. She's weird like that. But it's not very often she does it. When she was on the tile here, she didn't breathe like that. It's when she goes to her bed, she starts breathing like that. Like she's weird. It's not like it's hot in here, it's nice. So I got my AC on, the fans on. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Maybe it's just every time it's summertime, there it's dogs and cats and animals, they can't handle summertime. Summertime is brutal. Especially here. It's always hot and humid and stuff. Oh well. But she's alright though. She'll be okay. Well, tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow I gotta go to my nephew's graduation. I gotta go there tomorrow morning to the church ceremony, and then I gotta go back to the school in the afternoon to actually see him get his diploma. So I got a busy day tomorrow. I can't wait till it's all over, so I can not have to deal with that shit no more. But it's all good. All right, cool. All right, Dan, no problem. Uh, what was it gonna do? Tanya, you want a card? I'll give you one. I got these nice, cool cards. Did I give you one? No, I gave you a postcard card yesterday. This I got a different deck today. It's called Sacred Power Reading Cards. Yeah, of course. You don't have to ask me that. I always answer something for you. I was gonna give you a card just now. Ooh, that's weird. I saw this card yesterday. All right, let's see. Oh man. Mm. All right, you got number 9, and it says compassion. Enlightenment, divine understanding creates new life. Yes, I got it. Thanks. All right, so this card says, right now, the angels can assist you in removing karmic obstacles, emotional imbalances, and anything else that is holding you back from receiving love in its own and in all its purity. Blah, blah, blah. Softening our criticism towards others and understanding differences in opinions and perspectives allows us to communicate more effectively with friends, family, co-workers, and other members of our community. Having an open heart is essential for us to receive and reciprocate love to others. Removing expectations allows us to receive gifts with no limitations and accelerates their delivery. Soft and fertile offerings, such as fresh flowers, encourage this divine exchange of loving energy into your home and sacred place. Your prayer is, I graciously request Spirit to place a fertile healing hands, open my heart and mind and soul to clear the stagnant energies that are limiting my soul's potential to accept love and creation in all its purity. I like that. That's nice. That's a cool card. It's a beautiful card. Nice and colorful. See how she's sitting on the lotus, and she's also got the lotus in her hand. Yeah, yeah, it's nice. I like these cards. Hey Teresa, welcome back. Yeah. This could be to do with her, because the card pretty much says just, even though there's differences, just open your heart to have compassion for yourself. Keep doing what you got to do, and that's it, pretty much. Just like how you're doing now. Basically, the more compassion we have for ourselves and more we do for ourselves, the better it is. Because we can't change anyone, you know? Because it's saying here, removing your karmic obstacles. So even though, and emotional imbalances, sometimes you get emotional, sometimes like you feel like, karma's hitting you, that type of stuff. But it doesn't necessarily mean that. Yeah, we'll check. And thanks for the donation, Tanya. I appreciate it. BBL, big beautiful lady. My BBL is a blessed, beautiful lady. How you doing, Fiona? Well, if Dan says it, then you know it might just mean that, you know. Yeah, it was. Tanya's good. Just letting you know that Spirit has your back. Well, they're not new cards. I've had them for like years, but I don't really use them. And there's another deck that's the sister deck to this one. I gotta bring that one down. It's a more intense message than this. These are just like nice messages, but like the other deck to this, right, is even more powerful. Like it's more powerful messages. So I'm gonna try and like use a different deck every day because I have so many of them. I just need to like bring them down here. I have a lot of nice decks. I just gotta use them. All right, you want me to check your daughter's energy? Let's check. Hmm. You know, I got a vision of her like sitting at in a kitchen at a table, and like she's just there sitting there. That's what spirit shows me. They show me her just uh sitting at a table and like reading things on her phone, and she's all by herself in this kitchen area. But that's what the vision I got of her just now. Like they showed me that's where she is. But what I get in the cards is she's trying to bring together a lot of good things in her life. But she even shows up in the cards here. So she's trying to manage what she can. She's trying to be patient. She's trying to find like success and make adjustments and things like that. It looks like there might be a guy who is interested in her and trying to date her because I do get like a Knight of Swords, and that's a person that's trying to date her or trying to get with her, like. But so it looks like a guy's trying to date her, or she's trying to have a boyfriend, or this guy wants to be her boyfriend. But the thing is there's still she feels like she's not good enough. Like she feels like she's not really she's preoccupied, you know, she feels like she's sloppy and she's not like, you know, enough for this person, like not beautiful enough, or maybe doesn't have the body or the whatever. You know how women are insecure about themselves sometimes. They can be perfectly fine, but you know, that's how they view themselves sometimes. She might think she's not like, you know, the right way or the right size or the right whatever. But there is some things here, like it looks like she could have been with this guy already and broken up with him, and then now he's coming back to apologize or to be with her again. It's more like her and this man. I see her and this guy here because the man is a young energy like her. And the downfall I see is they could have broken up and now he's coming back because they broke up because of because of him arguing with her possibly. But I do get like her having some issues with money, being preoccupied, not wanting to hear somebody else's side or somebody else's ideas. Could be this person that she's dealing with, this guy. But it looks like this guy wants to get her back or whatever, or wants to be with her. So this is the first time I've seen something like that for her, where she's like probably dating this guy, but it didn't work, and now he's coming back. I get good energy for her though. She's doing good. It looks like she's got better energy here. She's trying to control her situation, trying to make things better for her. She's making new plans. It looks like she might even go on a trip. And I get this Knight of Pentacles guy again. So I get better things here. Yeah, she's doing much better. Yeah. I don't get no like bad cards at all. But I'm looking more into like the future. She's got like better things coming. So she might be going on like a journey or a trip or like going somewhere. I don't think it's by plane, but she might be like driving somewhere, and she's uncertain about certain things. She might fantasize about where she wants to do and where she wants to go and things like that. But it looks like she's making new plans and she's trying to go on a trip. Like she wants to go to the beach because the card I have here is the Six of Swords, and that's usually going somewhere where the water is. So it's summertime, she might want to go to the beach. I feel like she's going on a trip to the beach. So wherever she lives, if there's a beach far away, she might be going to it. But I see her traveling, like going somewhere very soon. And it might be with this young gentleman. Looks like she's dating somebody. This person's mature, responsible, reliable. Looks like it's a good guy. But it looks like she controls the situation because she's an Aries. So Aries women, they gotta be in control. If they ain't in control, they don't want you. So because I got the strength card here for her as well. So that tells me like, she's controlling what this guy does or what he wants. So which is I wouldn't say a good thing, but you know, at least she's, not letting him control her, which is good. But I don't get nothing bad here, Tanya. I get kind of, I get good things here. I get that, it's summertime. She's gonna enjoy herself. She's making plans. She's hanging out with this guy. Could be like a potential boyfriend or is her boyfriend. I mean, I'm not getting any love stuff, but I'm getting like this could be like, a potential person that she's with. If she had a brother, I would say this might be her hanging out with her bro. But I don't know. She doesn't have a brother. I don't, obviously. But it looks like she has some anxiety still, but she's like trying to get her overcome it. So Tanya, I would say everything's good with her. She's doing good, which is great. I'm glad. I'm glad for her. Yeah, this is way better than before. This is probably the best reading I got for her. Period. You know, that's good. I'm happy for her. Maybe this will like make her feel a certain way. Yeah, gives her somewhere to go, somebody to talk to, somebody to vent to. I'm not really getting like a love relationship, but I am getting something that that's potential here. She's with this guy. The guy showed up twice in the cards, and he's young. See, a knight is somebody who is like 20 years old to me. Hey Maria, how you doing? I was just talking about you earlier. I have my original pain in the ass in here. Now, I said I have a new one now. But Tanya, I get good things for her, so that's good. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah. So I don't see her like in love with this person, but I think they're dating. Like I don't get like a love thing here. It's not like a real love relationship, but I think she's talking to this guy and they're dating. It's like the beginning of the dating stages. So I asked if they're in love or anything like that or they're together. It tells me no. It tells me that she fears, getting into a relationship because of what's happened with her family. So I think she's still like kind of, getting to know this guy, but I would say they're not in a relationship yet, but it looks like they're dating. But he's a good person. I don't get nothing bad on him. But it looks like she's holding back. So yeah, you're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Yeah, me too. I like the fact that she has somebody to talk to outside of her family, so that's good. At that age, you pretty much like want to date somebody you're ready to date. But I got all positive things for her overall. I better hear. It's nice hearing positive things for once. That was the best energy I've gotten for her over the past year or two. So that's good, Tanya. That's good for her. All right, I got another donation here. Um, um, mm, all right. Hello, the Storytime Kitchen. How you doing? So yeah, I got your donation here, but I'm not understanding what you're asking me. So you can go ahead and ask me your question. Because all I got here is what the situation you're telling me about, but I don't know what you want me to check. And Maria, I got your donation. Okay. I see that. But you want me to read a situation about you and this man? Like what's gonna happen between you guys or what? Like I need you to be more specific about your question. Well, if he's seeing you and a much older woman behind your back, that's telling you something. I think that's kind of like common sense not to be with somebody that like that. You know what I mean? That's kind of like a no-brainer. It looks like he might be giving her money. I do see a young person here, but this person is very reluctant on dealing with him. Like she doesn't want to listen. This is my room. I can do what I want. Okay. So all I'm telling you is he's giving her money. It looks like he's giving her money, and he's very doubtful, and he's a shady person, and he's not a very good person, is what I see here. But I see him giving this person money. But this young lady, right, is very reluctant about dealing with him because she thinks he's a shady person, and she's very suspicious of him. So the only thing I see happening is him trying to pay her money, give her money, but she's refusing to do so because she's suspicious of him. Well, you're asking me another question. You already asked your question, and I answered it. You can't ask 3, 4, 5 questions in one go. And honestly, I don't want you to ask me any more questions. So I'm actually gonna get rid of you off of here because I don't want to answer these type of questions. So goodbye. Go fuck yourself and your 73-year-old idiot. Don't fucking donate to me and don't come in here ever again. Don't tell me don't patronize you. You fucking weirdo. You're fucking seeing somebody's fucking 55 years difference from you and you want to know about some other fucking person? Get the fuck out of here. Talk to me like that, bitch. Fuck you talking to? Fucking weirdos. All these fucking pedophiles in the world, that's who you're dating, stupid. I know what the fuck's wrong with these people, man. I'm telling you. You're coming in right in my room asking me a question and telling me don't patronize you. How can I not? If you're doing dumbass shit. Fucking weirdo. I'll do what the hell I want on my channel. The fuck you think you're talking to, woman? And then you want to ask me 3 questions. Wow. A lot of weirdos have been coming around here, I'm telling you. I'm not putting up with that shit. I'm not answering those stupid ass questions. That ain't fucking happening. No. That ain't happening. All right, Maria. I hate the nerve of telling me don't patronize you. But yeah, you're patronizing, you're talking shit about the person that's going after the person that, yeah. So yeah, you don't make no damn sense. That's not a question you asked me. I'm sorry. No way. Not answering those stupid ass questions. You want to date somebody the age of your grandpa, you're fucking gross. Straight up. That's not patronizing. That's basically telling you're an idiot. You want to date grandpas? Not around here. Fuck that shit. I don't want to be reading. I don't read that fucking pedo energy. That shit somewhere else. You go to somebody else with that shit. Hell no. I don't have nothing against people with age gaps and all that, but don't fucking bring that shit around here. And don't tell me what to do or how to judge you. I do what I want. Fuck you think this is? Anyway, moving on. Love you too, Tanya. I mean, was I wrong or what? And then you got a name like the Storytime Kitchen. That's shady in itself. Don't come around here. Don't ask me no dumbass questions. I already told people already. Don't ask me no dumbass questions. I'm not wasting spirit's time. You know? I ain't doing that. That's just a sin in my eyes. All these people out here your age and you want to go date somebody 55 years different from you, you fucking mental. What's wrong with you? That's why you encourage pedophilia. Stupid. I don't know. In the beginning of this live, I said that people are like really losing it. You know. Then you want to be rude and then ask me 2 more questions. What the fuck you think this is? All right. I had to read Maria's paragraph. Hold on a sec. Reset. Like, well, listen, I dated someone 14 years younger than me, and I never wanted to. But I said I'll give her a chance, and I did, and it didn't work, right? And I know my cousin is 22 years younger than her husband, and they had a very good marriage, and they had 2 kids, and they were perfectly fine, you know. But when you come in here talking about 55 years, that's delusional, you know. Because I can read what it says. It says a 73-year-old man and a 20-year-old girl. Like that's just when I read that, that's why I said I don't know what you're trying to ask me, but it ain't happening. When I read shit like that, that ain't happening. I have a right to tell you no. And that's what I did. I have a right to tell you, don't come in here and ask me that shit. You can go ask somebody else that, but you ain't asking me that shit. I'm totally against those things. Hell no. They're talking about patronizing you. Bitch, get out of here. Yeah, that's fine. But like 55 years, come on. That's like disgusting. That's not right. I don't care what world you live in, but you ain't doing that shit around here. Hell no. All right, Maria, let me check what's going on with you and Walter again. Yeah, exactly. Telling you got to make sure you got that medical insurance. Yeah. One thing I can't stand is when somebody asks me about if you break up with somebody and you're asking me how is that other person and the person they're with now doing. Like, are you serious? Like, who fucking cares? Live your life. They're gone, they're gone. Like, just move on. Tell you're delusional. That's for sure. Yeah, life insurance. I had to take that energy out of my soul. I'm sorry. That's why I'm kind of like taking my time here. That's one thing I can't stand. It's that type of shit. It really aggravates me. It's people like that I'm gonna have to change. Or you know what I should have done? I should have never answered it. I should have never answered that question. I should have just said, "Look, here's your refund. Goodbye." and I'm gonna do that from now on. And I'm not even gonna shuffle my cards on that shit. I should have never even tried to answer that because that's against my beliefs and my soul and my heart. I can't deal with that type of shit. That's negative shit. I can't deal with that. All right. So what I'm getting is Walter is feeling kind of temperamental, and he's kind of feeling kind of down. He's thinking a lot about his past and old friends and trying to reunite with them or hang out with them. He might go and see a friend or something like that he's known for a long time. He's very hopeful, and he has like some expectations of trying to, you know, see if he can get to this, see if he can hook up with this friend of his and hang out. Um, he's definitely trying to get more money and benefit off of stuff, and he's trying to improve his finances. He's trying to improve things temporarily. He thinks he's going to be a lot more uh, successful and stuff, but now with his new job. How he views you and thinks about you, like you asked, he thinks that you're calm, you're discreet, you're safe. He knows that you like your material things, you like gifts. He wants to be with you more in nature and go out more with you and stuff like that. And he thinks that you're very cautious, and he thinks that that you're safe with him and he's safe with you. Like, he likes the fact that you're not putting yourself out there and being crazy. He likes the fact that you're discreet and you're to yourself. You don't really make a big fuss and do things like that. You only do that with me, but with him, he thinks that you're okay. What he likes about you is you use like you. He feels like you're accomplished and you have things you don't need anything from him. You don't beg him for anything. So he likes that fact that you're like that. Because a nine of pentacles is like a person who doesn't really put themselves out there all over social media in a bikini and shit and acts crazy. And it's a person who's very discreet, keeps their self covered. They don't flaunt their shit all over the place. Things like that. So he likes that you're very uh I didn't tell you he loves you and he's happy with you. I'm just telling you how he views you. You know, that's his job to tell you he loves you and he's happy with you. See, look, she says, "Oh wow, a guy friend." I'm assuming. See, always thinking negative. Of course, it's a guy friend because there's a guy right here. But see, he doesn't know if his guy friend and him can hook up and have fun. Like, he's feeling kind of like whether or not he wants to do it or not. If he's gonna have time to hook up with his buddy and have a drink. Because I get cups here, drinks. But he says, you know what, I shouldn't go out with my friend because I'm gonna get drunk. I'm also getting like he might be coming to your job, or he's like focusing a lot on his job, and he knows you focus a lot on your job. He just fears that a man might try and take you from him, like like your ex might come around and act up or something, or things like that. Because you haven't mentioned your ex, he probably thinks that maybe that he's coming around and you're not telling him about it. He kind of thinks that that happens, but it's just something that he thinks about, which is normal, you know. Just like how you would think that he talks to his baby mom. He thinks that you talk to a man. Could be at work too, or it could be like just your ex. But otherwise, that he's focused a lot on his personal effort and his commitment to you. So nothing bad. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't think you're gonna cheat on him. He just thinks that that how like you say, if a guy checks you out, he gets jealous. He just thinks about things like that. Like maybe at work someone's hitting on you, or maybe your ex is still coming around, and he doesn't know about it, or you haven't said nothing to him. Yeah, things like that. You know, typical guy being jealous. That's all. No big deal. Walter being Walter. Yeah, I never get that. Like with you thinking about that with him, I usually get him thinking that about you. Because in the cards, it comes up more with him. You know. Yeah, I'm not getting nothing bad between you. Just you're asking me to check like how he thinks about you and all that type of stuff, or what he feels. So I told you that's pretty much what I see. Nothing like bad. He might be worried that other men trying to get you, but that's a typical guy and woman thing. When you're not working together, or you're around each other, or you don't, or something like that happens, you always think that somebody's going to be flirting with your woman or your man, or you know. Well, it's normal for a person to be jealous because they don't want nobody to look at their man, or look at, or be with their man, or talk to him, or touch him, or try and get to him. So yeah, yeah. That, I mean, that's normal for him. It's normal for guys to be jealous because if you have a good looking woman, even if your woman isn't that great and she has like a huge rack, or she has a huge butt or something that attracts a man to look at him, or they have a certain feature, and a guy looks at them, they're just gonna be jealous anyway. That's just life. People are like that. They're gonna be like, oh shit, just look, that guy's looking at you. Let me cover you up. Or you want your man to like say something. It's just the way it is. There's a lot of pervs all over the place. That's how they are. Anyway, guys, it's midnight here, and I need to go get in my bed early tonight because I have a graduation to go to tomorrow morning and at night, and in the afternoon. So tomorrow morning I have to be there at 10 at the church for the ceremony for all the graduates and stuff, and the parents are going, family, and then later on in the afternoon is the actual you know diploma, giving out of the diploma, and like an after party afterwards. So, but I'll be on here live tomorrow night around this time. Yeah, it should be fine. I can't wait till it's all over and done with, so that way I don't have to go to another one in 2 more years. I'm not really a fan of all those type of things, but I'm just happy for my nephew. That's all. I don't really like being around a lot of people and having doing ceremonies and things like that. I'm not really. I kind of absorb. I'm like a sponge when I'm around people. I kind of like feel all the energies around me, and feel people looking at me, and feel people like just being weird. I feel a lot of people's bullshit when I'm around them. So I'm gonna try and go there and breathe, and like try not to feel anything. Trying to close out. I'm gonna try and look at the altar and look at Jesus, and listen to the bishop, and just focus on the word of God, and just keep my mind. And I'm gonna try and be like a horse with blinders. Try not to look left or right, and just keep looking forward, and just focus, focus, focus. So that's what I want to do tomorrow. Just breathe and focus. Yes, thanks, Teresa. It's my nephew, my 17-year-old nephew. He's gonna graduate tomorrow. He's excited. His friends are cool. I know a lot of them. So, but there's gonna be people there that we don't like. But I'm just gonna, we're in church, so we're gonna be fine. Yeah, we're gonna see. I'm gonna see a lot of people that I grew up with there anyway. But yeah, it's midnight here. I need to get my ass to bed so I can get up tomorrow and shave and shower and look presentable and put on some nice clothes and go take some pictures and go see my nephew tomorrow. So yeah, all right, guys. I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow, and I'll be here tomorrow at some point in time, and I'll let you know how it goes. Pray for me and pray for a good ceremony and a good graduation, and pray that all goes well. And you'll see me tomorrow here live and direct. And hopefully, we don't have no stupid ass people coming in here tomorrow asking dumb ass questions. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Take care.